monogram ZT190. Why do they call it monogram? Mono means one, and that's two colours. Disrespectful. I'm going to earn some more points with topped on now, because I'm going to need to use the booster pack to get this car to go. Well, that battery is completely dead, so let's hope that this does a good job on it. It got kicked over then, but then it turned off, so chances of it actually working without another battery on it fairly slim. Let's give it another go anyway. It's on. There's no fuel in it. Right, and it's cut out. So I think the best thing I can do is just bung a different battery. Look at that. It's got stuck there. The rev counter's got stuck. It's a strange noise. Right, so this obviously got it going, but it's down on power now a little bit, and there's a good reason for that. I did actually use it the other day to start up the L series and put it back on charge, which is typical. Well, you never know. Bit slow. So I should be able to use what's left in this to get this going. There we go. I don't think there's any petrol in this. Oh, I think that might be the problem. Well, it's showing a bit of petrol, but it depends on what side of the tank that's in. It is a magnificent colour. This would look fantastic clean, and I'm sure it will be getting clean before too long, because it's been stood in a field in Scotland for a couple of years. Let's try this again, see what happens this time. Yeah. Well, the good news is that that sounds great. There's a bit of a blow in the exhaust somewhere, but there's no inlet manifold rattle. That's lovely and smooth. And I'm going to move it out of the way before it does properly run out of petrol. So it's time to have a good look around this particular MG ZT, I think. If you know these cars at all, you'll know they will rot along the sills there. That one looks fine. The thing about these colours is they change no matter where you look at them. There's only two colours, but you basically never see just one of them, depending on the angle that you're looking at it from and the degree of light hitting it, because that looks different now to what it did do just a second ago, which is rather confusing. Inside has the potential to be very nice with these Alcantara seats and Alcantara and leather. Nice, okay, a proper carpet. The seats are the wrong way around in the back, because that's supposed to be the backrest and you sit on that part. So how they got that so badly wrong in the factory, I've got no idea. There are quite a few bits to put back together, but more curious is it's got the Rover 75 dash rather than the ZT. Now why would that be? 18-inch straights, which are correct, and then xenon headlamps, which they do need a polish up, but they're great while they work. Not too... oh gosh, I've just stood in the puddle. Hello, where are you going to? Quite unusual to see one with a sunroof actually, but part of that means that of course the headline is going to be, oh, what's that there? Gosh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in a ZT or a 75 before. That looks original as well. And extra lights fitted, interior lights, because obviously that one's not good enough. At least it's fitting in the headlining though. I don't think of it, the only part of the headlining that's no good is the bit at the front. Now it's time to see how damp the boot is. Well, there's no switch down there. Let's hope it's not as damp as the carpet, because that's clearly been leaking from somewhere, like up there. Well, you will not believe what I found in this boot. A sat-nav system, actually fitted audio gear, but best of all, a spare door. Well, this is going to be a fun car to work through, and I'm certainly looking forward to it. I'll have a guess this afternoon whose car it actually belongs to, because so far what I haven't told you is it's not even mine. No doubt this MG ZT already has a name given by the lady that owns his car. Maybe it's called Amethyst because it kind of looks that kind of colour. Maybe it's related to the registration plate like I do things. BD, what's that? FXS, what could that be? Well, I suppose it's irrelevant, because whilst this car is in my hands, I'm going to give it my name, and that name is Sebastian Vettel's toothpick, SVTP, or for short, Jeffrey Archer's Winnits. The Chronicles of Jeffrey Archer's Winnits in hardback. This is a Rover 75 diesel estate, or some people call Tourer, and you can see it's here with its bonnet up, and there's a very good reason for that. Very good reason indeed. It's had some leaves under there, but they've gone now. Time to start locking up. Time to start moving these motors around so I can go home. So let's have a look. What do I need to move? Well, that car needs to move, although you can't see it. And that car needs to move, although you can't see it. And then that car needs to come home with me. Well, people of the MG ZT 190 fan brigade, I reckon we've got an earthing issue here. Because although I've tightened that up, it seems to have an awful lot of insulation tape wrapped around it, which would suggest that maybe some sort of bad connection is indeed the problem. But it's a bit late for doing that kind of thing now, so let's not bother. Please don't forget to do this and this as well before you leave. Thank you.